Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. In our 1 year at a time series, we are now onto the ages of 3 to 4, which is our Imaginators stage. This stage is full of curiosity, imagination, and exploration. So between the ages of 3 and 4, kiddos are learning to express their emotions, make decisions, and try out new ideas that they have. Most children at this age are at informal play settings or they're at home, and so parents and caregivers really play a key role in helping to guide their social emotional development and problem solving skills. And so a lot of this is still on parents for attention, encouragement, and playful engagement to help children develop feelings of confidence, creativity, and capability. So with our development map, so for 36 to 42 months, this is the first half, children are getting strength, coordination, and confidence in their movements. So they're better at running, climbing. They might even be able to pedal a tricycle more smoothly, and fine motor skills are improving. And so they can copy simple shapes, use scissors, kiddo scissors with guidance, and start dressing themselves more independently. And at that second half, around the 4th birthday, kiddos should be able to hop on one foot, catch a ball, and navigate stairs with little to no support. They can draw more recognizable shapes and pictures. They can even pour liquids with minimal spilling and manage basic self-care like brushing their teeth with some help. And hand-eye coordination continues improving, supporting their ability to play, do art, and have practical skills. And our stages of development. So we are finally out of that early childhood autonomy versus shame and doubt stage and into the preschool stage, which is our initiative versus guilt. This is Erikson's third task. As we know, Erik Erikson is a developmental psychologist who had a lot of groundbreaking research in children development. And so at this stage, children are learning to take initiative. And what that means is that they want to try new ideas, want to try new activities, they ask lots of questions, and they like making decisions. So this is a time of curiosity and experimentation. It's how kiddos develop confidence, creativity, and a sense of purpose. And so when children are allowed to explore these things safely and are encouraged to try things independently, they learn that their ideas and that their efforts matter. If adults are overly controlling, correcting every mistake, or giving constant instruction, children can develop guilt and hesitation, feeling like their ideas and attempts are wrong. So supporting their initiative means guiding without taking over, and encouraging exploration, and also praising efforts over just outcomes. So praising the child for trying even if they were unsuccessful in what they were trying to do, and letting children experience challenge. This balance helps to support children with feeling supported and secure while also building independence. And so what growing independence looks like at home is helping with daily tasks, so maybe wanting to get dressed or helping with getting dressed, feeding themselves, tidying toys, and they might even want to like help you in the kitchen, which builds confidence and responsibility. They're exploring, so we want to allow them to explore within safe boundaries, which encourages their problem solving and decision making skills. They are making choices, so offering them simple choices like what snack they want to have or toy they want to play with helps support their autonomy, which is that independence, and boost their self-esteem. And then guided support. So they're a little more independent now. They don't need as much help, but being able to provide gentle guidance while also kind of letting them do it themselves is a way to help support that independence. And they're starting to experience more complex emotions, so pride, disappointment, jealousy, and they're learning to manage these big feelings and understand how their actions affect other people. So they may still get frustrated and upset, but they're also beginning to use words to express feelings and negotiate solutions. And so your help is in modeling calm behavior, helping to guide conflict resolution, and encouraging problem solving in social situations. And this is a language explosion year. So between the ages of 3 and 4, children are experiencing a rapid language development. So their vocabulary is skyrocketing, they're forming sentences, asking questions, describing feelings and events. This ability to use language also helps them to express their emotions, which reduces frustration and supports emotional regulation. So in our terrible 2 years, we didn't have a lot of words to express how we're feeling, but by 3, there's a lot more words and a lot more expressions and a better ability to be understood, which helps with some of that frustration. This also strengthens their social connections and empathy, which allows them to better understand and relate to family members and peers. And storytelling, reading, and singing offer opportunities to practice new words, explore emotions, and navigate social situations in a safe and guided way. And so for you to support this is just talking with your kiddo often, reading to them, encouraging them to share stories, and celebrating new words and expressions that they're using to reinforce their language development. And this is still a big stage of play. And so kiddos are experiencing imaginative play. So they're pretending, role playing, and storytelling. There's also physical and creative play. So they're running around, climbing, building, drawing, and acting out stories. And they're strengthening their coordination, motor skills, self-confidence, and resilience. And then playing together is super important because it helps foster connection. The way that kids experience the world is primarily through play. And it reinforces their social emotional skills because they're also learning how to interact with other people by interacting with you. And this helps to build their independence and their initiative. So definitely engage in at least 5 minutes a day of play. And early friendships. So they're beginning to notice other people's feelings and may learn to respond to those feelings with empathy. So they may want to share toys with their friends or comfort a sibling. And even if they're not in preschool yet, small social experiences help them practice taking turns, cooperating, and understanding the perspectives of others. And so this is a really good time to arrange play dates, talk about their social interactions, help them guide problem solving, and praise them when they're being cooperative, when they're being a good friend, or when they're being empathetic. And so milestones that we're looking for by age 4. So expanded feelings, so kiddos should be able to feel and label more complex feelings, being able to engage in imaginative play, increased problem solving abilities, and having a sense of rules, so being able to follow multi-step directions and understand cause and effect in social or play situations. Empathy and helping, so being able to try to comfort others or recognize the feelings of others and engage in early pro-social behavior. And then having a creative voice, so are they telling stories, drawing, painting, are they singing songs to you or acting things out? And yeah, during this stage, they're just building empathy, they're building independence, their problem solving is getting better, their self-expression is getting a lot better. But they're still relying on you for guidance, support, and for co-regulation. So they're leaning on your calm to help keep them calm. And we have our resources. So first 5 Calaveras for everything 0 to 5. The Resource Connection, getting you connected with childcare and other supportive resources. California Women, Infants, and Children for nutrition support. Pathways.org, they have a bunch of activities at age-appropriate levels. And Oh Hey Let's Play, they also have some activities for this age range. Head Start California and Early Head Start. And then Nexus Youth and Family Services for our PC Care program and our Heart Smart Kids program. We have educational workshops like this, as well as parenting classes for parents of children 0 to 5. Then behavioral health, Calaveras County and Amador County should you need additional mental health support. And we have our surveys, so feel free to scan the code and fill those out. And thank you so much for joining us and listening to this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check out our Heart Smart Kids playlist for additional topics. Thank you, and we'll catch you for the next one.